Now, the Kano State Government says it is stepping up efforts to tackle the growing menace of phone snatching, political thuggery, and youth violence across the state. As part of the renewed initiative, over 700 profiled political thugs are now being engaged under a youth rehabilitation program. Trust TV's Abdulazeez Ibrahim report that in that light, a high-level stakeholder engagement focused on strengthening government partnership with civil society organizations has been held. His report.
In response to increasing urban insecurity, security operatives in Kano have intensified crackdowns, raiding criminal hideouts and black spots across the metropolis. But beyond enforcement, the state government and civil society leaders are exploring long-term solutions at this one-day stakeholder meeting. The dialogue focused on charting a new course to tackle youth-related crimes, especially phone snatching and street thuggery. Civil society actors are advocating for more community-based and preventive approaches.
Our community leaders and ulamas also have their own way to preach for revisiting our positive moral values. Gaskiya ba tarbiya, in the history yaro baya raina babba, yanzu amma akwai wannan.
Their lives, we need to see actions being taken. We need to see a timeline on how they are going to be reformed and rehabilitated so that they will not continue to be going back to their old ways. And also on the issue of some people sponsoring this Thuggery in Kano State, there are some assumptions that some politicians are behind this issue of Thuggery in Kano State. So the Kano State Government, I think, should be bold enough to start prosecuting these sponsors.
Saboda yawancin yaran da suke yin waɗannan abubuwan 'yan unguwa ne.
Many of those involved in these crimes operate within communities where they are well known, but they act with impunity because they believe no one can stop them. That's why empowering community leaders and strengthening community policing is so important.
Representing the state government, the Commissioner for Information, Ibrahim, reiterated the administration's commitment to inclusive and sustainable strategies.
So far, under the project that was actually initiated by the former Commissioner of Police, Gumel, about 718 political thugs have already been profiled. And we have the whole list, and we have already now started establishing a cluster, local government by local government. And we have gone far in that, and we're going to be expanding the scope of the people that will be first be engaged in the process.
He also reaffirmed government's dedication to transparency, disclosing ongoing efforts to fully implement Kano State Freedom of Information Law.
It was not quite a long time that the governor signed the new action plan for the OGV in the state, including the thematic area around the issue of access to information. So I want to also share with you that very soon we're going to be establishing a small team that will work with the Ministry of Information and Internal Affairs and to engage with all other critical stakeholders to ensure that the Freedom of Information Act or law version of the Kano State Government is realized and come into life.
At the close of the session, both government and civil society groups pledged continued collaboration, focusing on youth empowerment, safer communities, and lasting peace. Abdulazeez Ibrahim, Trust TV News, Kano.